We are on number 48. I still can't believe that I wrote more than 48 stories because this is how much is left until the end of the book. Koordinate, lutanja. Now it's about Ubuntu. Ubuntu. So pretty much I learned some things from the kids, from the African places where I've been working in the orphanages. So I learned a lecture about how to be strong and stay together, like about unity. You know, somebody's falling down and you are helping them to stand up, to sit down. Somebody's crying, somebody's embracing you and telling you that everything's gonna be all right. And when I was looking at those kids, I couldn't believe, kids with the disabilities trying to do some things, and there's always somebody who will give you more strength being behind your back and telling you that you can do that. So they taught me to go all the way to the end, and pretty much as I spent so much time in sport in my life, I always do 100%. Every time I work, I travel, it has to be 100%, or pretty much I will not do it. So I was waiting for my friend Haris to pick me up, but he was stuck in a crowd on his BMW 1200 in the chaos of Kampala, the capital of Uganda. So I was just, standing under the tree of mango. I love those mango trees because you can eat them and be in the shade. And I was listening about some local guy who was telling me about unity. So I was like, oh my god, that sounds like my kids. And the old guy said Ubuntu, and I was like, pretty much like, what is this guy talking about? Like, I told him about my kids and how they are behaving and how I'm proud of them, and he told me Ubuntu, like my white friend Mzungu. Actually, Ubuntu is the unity and the way of life. And I was like, okay. And he tried to explain me in a pretty bad English, just push other people to be better and try to be successful as much as you can and never quit. They don't say, just like that, Mama Africa, when you go to Africa, you always come back to Africa and you learn a lot of those new things. So it reminds me of my family, about one person in my family who was an Olympian, and that Olympic spirit, he lived with it. So I live in a bubble, like in Dubrovnik, where everything is pretty nice, that you don't have any problems if there is no war going on, unfortunately. And then he was telling me, like, listen, Ivan, in Dubrovnik there is some tough thing. There is no Ubuntu in Dubrovnik. Like, I was Olympic swimmer, I was a water polo player, and I was great. And nobody loved me because I was that successful. The people here are like the lobsters taking you to the same pot in a bubbly water, the hot one, if you want to go out from that medium. So pretty much they will pull you back and they want you to be like a medium. Don't be bad, don't be excellent, be good. Like, three, be good. And I can't withstand that. Like, I can't be only good. I just want to be excellent in whatever I do. So pretty much, he was telling me about the mindset and everything like that. And pretty much he moved from Dubrovnik and he went to Split, where he continued his career, because he said, I wanted to find people who will surround me and who will feed me with the energy, not sucking my energy like black clouds. I wanted people to feed me with the energy. So pretty much judo club was where I train and where I train most of my life. It's like Ubuntu, so many championships, European, Croatian. We were all together. We knew that we are not the strongest ones, but we want to go an extra mile, so we want some medals just as we've been trying harder. So it was a funny story about the judo club, because you are doing like 5-on-5, like the competition. First you do 1-on-1, and then team club versus the club with all the weight characters. And then I was like laughing because there was like only four of us and the match is for five. So I was always screwed because I was always fight against the people who are like plus 100 kilograms, just to sacrifice myself for the team. But it was pretty funny, because we've been fighting hard, broken knees, broken fingers, had concussions, and pretty much, but that's what made us very, very strong. So pretty much from the early age, people ask me what I want to be when I grow up. And I always told people I want to be happy and I want to travel the world. Look at me, like 30 plus, actually I'm 43, but 35 years after I was telling that to the people, that's what I do. So hopefully I will stay happy. So wish you good health, like and subscribe, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Enjoy August.